Passive income is the new dream. Everyone wants money flowing in without trading in their time for it. Money coming in when you're sleeping, money coming in when you're on vacation, money coming in when you're sitting on the toilet. 10 streams of passive income flowing like rivers into your bank account. I mean, who wouldn't want that? I know I would. It's so appealing when some top YouTubers are talking about it. Every single day I have a new suggested video on my homepage with the title of My X Streams of Passive Income at the Age of Y. And I'm sure you've also seen them since you clicked on this video of mine. But you see, I have a problem with it, and I want to invite you to reconsider and rethink with me here. Those videos all focus on how the money flows in for them and how it can be the same for you if you just start. The underlying message is that it is possible, it is not that difficult, and everyone can achieve it if they simply want it. But is it really easy though? And is it really passive? I don't think there is enough straight talk about this passive income concept and kind of the behind the scenes of it. The content on this topic is helpful to inspire you and get you thinking about an alternative way of living and working and a way to escape that dreaded 9-to-5. A method where you don't trade in your time for money, and in a way it feels like they want us to drool over the amount of money that's possible to make within a week or a month, and it all sounds like a dream. Becoming a millionaire by a certain age, reaching X figures in a certain amount of time, and I congratulate them for this success. I have nothing but admiration and applause for them, but it's just not the full picture and not the reality for everyone. The fact that you need to accomplish certain things, certain very difficult things to accomplish those passive income streams is not emphasized enough. The difficulty is not talked about enough, and there's a lifestyle that we're left aspiring for, but we're not made aware of how challenging it is to get there and the realities of that path. To make it clear, I don't have any issues with any of the creators that are making videos about their passive income streams. I don't know any of them in person, and some of them I really admire and look up to and follow on a regular basis. So nothing personal here, no issues whatsoever with any creators. What I want to bring up is the other side of the coin that's not emphasized enough, and it can feel like it's just this unrealistic dream that we're being presented, and then once we step in and try it for ourselves, we instantly will realize that it's just not that simple. Before I sat down to make this video, I did a research on those passive income stream videos on YouTube, and I was only able to find a couple of them, maybe 2, maybe 3 videos that actually talk about the difficulty of reaching those income streams, the difficulty of maintaining those income streams, or the difficulty of starting that certain stream. And there was only one single one that actually talks about, that actually gives a straight up talk about passive income. And that was by Gary Vaynerchuk when someone asks him his opinions about passive income. And what he says is precisely what I think about passive income as well. He says that in reality, there's only 2 ways to earn passive income. And that is 1, real estate, and number 2, public markets. And when you don't care if the stock market goes up and down and you just kind of leave your money there. And if you earn, you earn in the long run. And he also says that it's a bad mindset to have because you're thinking, oh, I don't want to work and I just want this money flowing into my bank account, but that's just not it. Like, you can't really earn money without working for it. Anyway, that's one of the rare things that I share the same opinion with Gary Vee on anything, but I'm happy that he posted that video because it's one of the rare ones that I was able to find that actually gives a straight talk about passive income. So after putting some thought into this subject, I've identified 4 critical things that you need in your life before any single dime can drop in your bank account. Number 1 is that you need money upfront. 2 of the very commonly talked about methods are real estate, and the other is investments into index funds, individual stocks, or dividends, and all of that. For any of this to happen, if you just think about it, you need a lot of money up front. You can't have real estate unless it is passed on to you by your parents or your grandparents, or unless you have a chunk of cash that's sitting in your bank account and you go ahead and invest into real estate. Or you can't necessarily make investments in stocks or dividends if you don't have any money. So for this income stream to enter into your life, you need money upfront. And I don't know why that is not talked about enough. Unless you have a house or a land that gets more value as years go by, how are you going to create an income stream from this? I don't know. Doesn't this bring up a lot of questions in your mind? The second critical thing that you need in your life is a big audience. And I'm not talking about a couple of thousands or hundreds here, but I'm talking about a very big audience, like maybe tens of thousands, not even that, like hundreds of thousands or millions of people in your audience. A couple of revenue streams mentioned in these passive income videos are starting a YouTube channel or a podcast, starting off with affiliate marketing, selling an online course, an ebook, or digital products in general, or starting off with membership communities like the YouTube membership one, or Substack, or Patreon, or those kinds of things. But what's not talked about enough, again, is that all of these things are dependent on your audience size and having an audience in the first place. You can't make money with these methods unless people know you, or in fact, unless people actually love you. So the thing is, if you never start a YouTube channel or a podcast or an Instagram account, whatever the platform is that you decide to go for, unless you actually start it, you're never going to be able to make money off of those streams or off of those channels. But at the same time, starting is just a very, very small piece, in my opinion. Being consistent, being very lucky, having the means and the resources to actually continue moving on with that venture of yours, those are all things that you need to consider. Not everyone can afford to start a YouTube channel and go on with this idea for 2-3 years without making a single dime from it. People have families to take care of or loans to pay off, so it's just not as simple as saying, you know, you have to get started with affiliate marketing because this is an amazing source of passive income. It will bring you this much money in this amount of time, etc. Because I don't know, that's just not the full picture. That's just not the full reality. And people need to be made aware of this because I don't know, I'm sure there are thousands of people who actually believe in this and start off, and then they are left very frustrated and disappointed, and maybe they start to doubt themselves because everyone else is doing it or everyone else seems to be doing it and they're not able to do it. I would hate it if people were left with the feeling of insufficiency and doubting themselves because everyone else seems to be doing it successfully and they're not able to do it. My next issue with passive income, or the other critical thing that you need to have in your life, or you need to keep doing in this case, is you need to put a lot of effort into it. It is really not passive. I mean, I am in the YouTube business. I am doing content creation. I have been doing it for the past 2 years, and I would absolutely not call this passive income. I put so much effort in creating these videos. I put so much effort in running a business around the content that I create for YouTube. YouTube is just one single piece of the puzzle. There's so much other things that happen at the same time and moving parts of the business. And when I look at all the hours of work that I'm investing into this business, as well as money and resources into this business, I wouldn't be able to call this passive income. The thing is, if you're in this game for the long run, and if you keep doing this for a very long period of time, then there might come this time where the money that you're earning from this business may become disproportionate to the time that you're investing into it. So you may start earning more compared to if you were actually trading your time for money in a regular 9-to-5 job, or in a regular whatever type of job that you would work with an employer or for an employer. So yes, there will be a difference in the amount of money that you may start making, but that only happens if you're in this for the very long run, and if you also have these other critical things that I'm mentioning right now. And this brings me to the fourth critical thing that you absolutely need in your life, and that is luck. You cannot do all of this without luck, because even if you take all the right steps, even if you follow the exact best practices that successful people, successful business owners are kind of sharing with you, are presenting to you, even if you follow everything to the T, you will still need luck in your life, and you will still need to put your ladder up the right wall, and you will still need the right direction as well as the right steps to take you to that direction. There may be people that start off with something, and within a matter of months or maybe even weeks, they will be very fortunate, and they will already be able to start generating money from certain streams that, you know, they're pursuing in the business. There may also be these other people that invest so much time, effort, resources with dedication. They do this for years and years, and they will still not be that fortunate to create a similar scale of income. To wrap up the things I said, you either need money upfront, you need a big audience, you need to put a lot of effort, which in my opinion doesn't make this passive income. And finally, you will need luck and the right steps that take you to this dream life. So that sums up my issues with passive income. Do you have any issues with passive income? Do you have a problem with it? Share them below. Maybe I haven't thought about other critical things that you need in your life for this dream life to come true. And what are your thoughts on passive income? I'd love to know. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button for me. It means a lot for me, but it also helps us to kind of spread the word. And I would actually love this word to be spread out to people so that people are aware of the realities and the behind the scenes of other things that they need to think about when it comes to this passive income concept. So I'd love your support on that. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for videos on marketing, career, and self-growth. And that's all for now. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.